Okay, welcome to part 2 of learning the second movement of Appassionata, the Andante con Moto. I really think of this movement as it's like a theme in variations because, after we have this beautiful opening chorale theme, we really just recycle that musical material in different varieties. Of course, with piano music, everything is difficult for a different reason. In this case, why is this part difficult? It's difficult because trying to get all of these rests just right. And I think one way that can make it easier is by highlighting the rests in this very noticeable color. It's equally as helpful to see the rests as it is to not see them, because you'll notice that nothing's highlighted in the left hand. So what is that telling you? It's telling you that the left hand is completely connected and basically legato. So, like I said, it's just as helpful to see them as it is to not see them. So here, there's a lot here. So far, there hasn't been any in the left hand until you get around here. So one thing, very important thing I want to point out is that there are two different reasons why we have these rests. The first and most obvious reason is because Beethoven has written them. Beethoven wanted a rest there. You could perfectly connect those two chords. It's not hard. Well, sort of. I mean, I'm connecting them as much as I can. But that's not what he wants. He wants that silence there. He wants the left hand connected and he wants the right hand disconnected. And it gives it kind of a cute little character, that those elements. Now, there's a different reason for a rest. The first one, like I said, is because Beethoven wanted it. But the other reason is because you need it. Right here, that is a quarter note. And then we go to treble clef, so this note is actually much higher. But notice that I have inserted basically a lift here. It's because you have to have it. You have to have it. It is absolutely not possible for you to play that for its length and then be there in a split second. You have to manipulate this a bit. This basically is going to be an eighth note. You have to lift there so you can get to that. So this is an eighth note. This is a lift. You're lifting this when you play that because you have to. Same thing over here. By the way, these notes got cut off. It's G flat and A flat with 2 and 3. It's the exact same notes as these, but these are the ties. So just play these notes over here. We'll get to that. So this also has to be an eighth note because you have to lift this when you play that. Okay? Now, okay, take a look at this. There's no rest written here, and you don't have to lift here because this is right next door. So look, you don't lift anywhere right here. It's not necessary. You don't have to go anywhere. You're already where you belong. But look at this. This is written underneath. Notice that? This is for the left hand, this one. So this has to be an eighth note. So here it's like the hands are taking turns. When the right is down, the left isn't. When the left is down, the right isn't. You're taking turns. But when you get here, the right hand will lift here, but the left hand won't lift. It'll stay down. This is a tie. I don't know if this is making sense, but basically I've just, highlighted where you're supposed to lift and in what hand you're supposed to lift. And remember, there's two reasons to lift. One is because you want to, or Beethoven wants you to. Beethoven wants you to lift here. And the other reason is because you need to lift. It's either a want or a need. It's either Beethoven wants you to lift or you need to lift. Why would you need to lift? Because you can't be in two places at once. So yeah, I hope that that's making sense. And again, I'll just say it again, not having any highlighted rests, what does that tell you? It tells you that these need to be connected. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, I forgot to label like that one. And then these are shorter rests, but nonetheless, you're supposed to, lift. You're taking turns. It's right, left, right, left, right, left. So it's never both hands at once. And, fingering. Yeah. This is a tie. Okay, so yeah, it's difficult because these rests are kind of pesky, they're sort of, you can kind of drive yourself a little nuts trying to get them perfect. But hopefully a visual of the keyboard in the hands will help. All right, so now I'm gonna show you, what this looks like and sounds like hands together. So, just kind of notice what's being connected and what's lifting. So. It's almost like the hands are two different personalities. One is very grounded. And the other is kind of not sure if it wants to tag along. I don't know. Yeah, so remember, some of the rests Beethoven did not write in. I wrote them in because it's just a necessary requirement. So here, like if you're on this this page right here, over here, so you have right, left, right, left. So I would lift this when the left hand plays that F. So basically, here's the thing. Whenever you don't see red or that orangish color, like here for example, just leave it down. Leave it down, leave it down, leave it down. It's mostly, it's almost expect to lift unless there isn't that, you know, dark orange color. So like here, right here, there's no orange right here, so leave it down. Leave it down. So I'll play this through once more. Second ending that time. This next part, even though it's the next, what I like to call variation, I'll still talk about it because it's on the page. So the right hand is just...